There are a lot of misconceptions about what rich people do with their money. Some people think that they just sit on piles of cash and never spend it. However, that is not the case at all. Rich people know how to make their money work for them. In this video, we will discuss 10 things that rich people do with their money that poor people don't. But before that, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every new video from us. So let's dive into the video. Number 10. Invest in tangible assets. One of the things that rich people do with their money is invested in intangible assets. Intangible assets are things like patents, copyrights, and trademarks. These are things that have value, but you can't touch or see them. Rich people know that investing in these types of assets can pay off big time in the future. Poor people tend to invest their money in things that they can see and touch, such as stocks, real estate, and gold. While there is nothing wrong with these investments, they are not as likely to produce the same high returns as intangible assets. Rich people understand that it is important to diversify their portfolio and include investments that may not be as obvious. Number 9. Investing in real estate. Another way that rich people invest their money is in real estate. They understand that real estate is a solid investment that will appreciate over time. They also know that they can make money by renting out properties. Poor people tend to shy away from investing in real estate because they don't have the upfront capital to buy a property. They also may not have the knowledge or experience to successfully manage a rental property. However, there are many ways to get started in real estate investing, even if you don't have a lot of money. There are a number of resources available that can help you learn about the process and find properties that fit your budget. Number 8. Carefully monitoring the tax code. The tax code is always changing, and rich people know that they need to stay on top of it in order to minimize their taxes. They use accountants and financial advisors to help them keep track of the changes and make sure they are taking advantage of all the deductions and credits available. Poor people often don't realize how much money they could be saved carefully monitoring the tax code. They may also not have the resources or knowledge to do it on their own. However, there are a number of online resources that can help you learn about the tax code and find ways to save money on your taxes. Number 7. Consistently saving. One of the most important things that rich people do with their money is to save it. They understand that you need to have money set aside for emergencies and for future goals. They also know that the earlier you start saving, the more time your money has to grow. Poor people often don't think about saving for the future. They may not have much money left after paying their bills, so they don't see the point in setting any aside. However, even if you can only save a small amount each month, it is worth doing. You will be glad you did when you have money set aside for your retirement or for unexpected expenses. Number 6. Being disciplined about budgeting. Rich people are very disciplined about budgeting. They understand that you need to know where your money is going in order to make smart financial decisions. They create budgets and stick to them. Poor people often don't budget at all, or, if they do, they may not be very disciplined about it. They may allow themselves to spend more than they can afford and then find themselves in financial trouble. If you are not currently budgeting, it is a good idea to start. Number 5. Auto-paying bills. One of the smartest things you can do with your money is to set up auto-pay for your bills. This way, you never have to worry about missing a payment or being late on a bill. Rich people understand that this is a simple way to avoid costly fees and interest charges. Poor people often don't think about auto-paying their bills. They may not have the money to cover all of their bills each month, so they don't see the point in setting up auto-pay. However, even if you can only auto-pay a few of your bills, it is worth doing. You will be glad you did when you are never late on a payment again. Number 4. Building a financial team. Another way that rich people invest their money is by building a financial team. They understand that they need experts to help them make the best decisions with their money. They hire accountants, financial advisors, and investment managers. Poor people often try to go it alone when it comes to their finances. They may not have the resources to hire a team of experts. Building a financial team is one of the best things you can do with your money. It will help you make better decisions and get more out of your investments. If you don't have a team of experts, there are a number of resources available that can help you find the information and advice you need to make smart financial decisions. Number 3. Closely tracking interest rates. Rich people understand the importance of tracking interest rates. They know that changes in interest rates can have a big impact on their finances. They track interest rates so they can be prepared for changes. Poor people often don't track interest rates. They may not even know what they are. This is one of the best things you can do with your money. It will help you make better decisions about where to invest it. Number 2. Using debt properly. Rich people understand that debt can be a tool. They use it to their advantage. Poor people often see debt as a bad thing. They try to avoid it at all costs. However, there are a number of ways that you can use debt to your advantage. You can use it to buy assets that will appreciate in value. You can also use it to get a lower interest rate on your investments. If you use debt properly, it can be a powerful tool that can help you reach your financial goals. If you are not currently using debt, there are a number of resources available that can help you find the information and advice you need to make smart financial decisions. Number 1. Becoming very mindful of spending. The first and most important step to take is to become very mindful of spending. Rich people are very mindful of every penny they spend. They know where their money is going. Poor people often don't think about their spending. They may not be very disciplined about it. They may allow themselves to spend more than they can afford and then find themselves in debt. However, if you are mindful of your spending, you can avoid these problems. You can also find ways to save money on your everyday expenses. This is one of the best things you can do with your money. It will help you make better decisions about how to spend it. Those are the top 10 things rich people do with money that poor don't. Hope you got some value. If so, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every new video from us. See you in the next video.